listen, like I walk in, there's a red carpet, and there's my song going. There's a pumpkin with my face on it. It's like me and Blake here in a checkerboard. I mean, you spoil me.
Oh, well, you spoil us, Gwen. So
now I got to go make
you.
another record. So.
It's mutual. All right. So what can you tell us about the new song and album? And congrats.
Thank you. Well, it's just been such a long time coming. I know it feels like forever, but it went really fast. I had a lot of things going on, healing, dealing, like, and I feel like I feel like we talked about this a little bit last time I was here with Purple Irises, because that was like the first song that I wrote that sort of led me to this record.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like I had written all this other stuff and went down all these different roads, and it just didn't land. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I think that just the creative process is just so unpredictable. And also, it's not like I'm full time. Like, okay, I'm in the studio again
right,
today.
You're doing other
like,
things.
I have
You're
like
a mom.
the mom thing number one, right, and then all the other things. So, just to find the time to go in, I always would feel guilty, like, because also you go in and you don't know if you're going to come out with something. Like, you could waste like a whole day like trying to write a song, and then you go down that spiral of like, I suck and I can't deliver anything, But once I kind of got to that place where I was like, okay, I know what this record is. It needs to be like me now. Like, it can't be me chasing me. It can't be me competing with myself. It can't be me trying to compete with anything out there. It has to be my honest, true, what's happening right now in like the kind of music that I want to do, what I want to listen to.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I was the inspiration for it, I guess.
You were your own
I wanted to listen
inspiration.
to him. I wanted to make something that I loved and that didn't feel like something I'd already done. So
are you a note taker, diary taker, and then you'll go in a room to write your songs and look back at notes? Or
sometimes, yeah, I like a lot of times, like if I'm working out and I'm listening to something else, like I feel like I kind of have this dot to dot like inspiration where like one thing will trigger one idea.
Okay.
So then I'll just like put it down in a text to myself and have like just like lines or whatever like that. But so other times I just, it was really for this record finding the group of people that I felt like I could really be supported in my ideas too, because like they're super talented on their own, but like there's so many talented people I work with, but if I don't feel like I can bring something to it, then it never really has that truth. You know what I'm saying? It felt like, like each song was, like I said, like I really wanted it to be, they were each handpicked for this album. And it was like, after all this time, like after all of the different, like, I don't know, different times I tried to plant seeds and they didn't grow, right? Like this is the ones. These are the special ones that made the bouquet. Yeah.
I love that. And Somebody Else is a theme song for so many people. Our Ryan here just went through a break.
In June.
Sorry.
Like not that long ago. No,
Gwen,
trust me, Gwen.
Okay, and I'll tell you what.
Fine.
You ready for this? I wrote this down after I listened to the song. And I pray for whoever they are. Every day with you was rock bottom.
Wow.
I felt that, girl.
Those are some good.
Wow.
So thank you.
That's so funny.
And here it is. Somebody Else's. Can you relate? It's Gwen Stefani on Coast. This is a breakup theme song. Yeah. And the lyrics, you're dead to me and I feel so alive. Gwen on the radio. Gwen, do you not just love hearing that?
Being on the radio never gets old, guys. I'm just going to tell you that
good.
right now.
Yay.
You know that.
I feel that way.
It's
every
true.
Day. I've been
It's
doing this
so
a long time. It's
amazing.
every day. You know, it's always different. Every day is different. Every time you come in, it's different. And I'm sure that every time you hear your song, it's different. You may be, in your kitchen or you might be in your car. I think in the car it's so fun.
I think it's amazing because that people need people, right?
Yeah,
and
right,
people need people, that's why making the record it's like a confession. And
yeah.
people need to confess, share,
Yeah.
bounce off each other. Like, we are here for each other. Like, that is why we are, you know what I mean? People
Yeah.
need people. So to be on the radio, that all these people are driving and listening and we're all connecting and there's that energy, right?
Yeah,
it's
I love that.
It's incredible.
Yeah, I love it.
I feel like music, God chose me to do music. So
Yeah.
that's like my purpose. So like the songs, I don't really feel responsible for the songs. Like, they're literally channeled down.
And the voice, I'm sure you're having such a blast. I mean, what what a great bunch of coaches. Every time, like every season when they come up with a new combination, I'm always like, this is perfect. This is my favorite season. And
Really?
and then you come back and it's Snoop and it's Bublé and he's so in awe of you.
my
I saw him
gosh.
randomly somewhere and all he talked about was you.
Really? Oh my gosh, he's so sweet. Well, I knew I was gonna love him because Blake and him are friends, and I'd never met him, but they're always text, and he's always like, "I love that kid. I love that guy." Like they love each other. Like they have fun together, and they did music together, and so I kind of knew that was gonna be I was gonna love him. And Snoop, I've met, but I haven't really hung with. But I'm like kind of a super fan, like to the point where I was like, how's this going to go? Like, is there going to need security on set, or am I going to be able to I'm going to be like fumbling my words around him. Like, I didn't know how, I was nervous because I love him so much.
Yeah, you're right.
Everyone's so full of love. Like, we pray in a circle before we go on. Like, everybody wants to be there. Everybody is just like having the time of their lives. Every time someone new comes on, I get so excited because coaching it truly is so fulfilling to watch people like
blossom.
just
like
I don't
that.
know, like be able to help them. Like all you have to do is just say, "Hey, do it like this, try this," and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know I could do that." Or you see them like really get better, and it's just a very cool show.
Well, Gwen, we love you. Thank you so much for coming. Congrats on the new album, the new single, Somebody Else's, and we always love seeing you here. So please come back soon.
Thank you guys, and thanks for making it so ridiculously. Like, you spoil me. Like, this is so nice. Thank you so much, and everybody that's listened to the song. Thank you so much.
By the way, I want to walk you back. 5 years ago, you were saying how you never gets old hearing yourself on the radio. This is yourself about to hear yourself on the radio with us, with Blake in the background. Listen.
Hold on. I'm going to tell everyone to go listen. Are we really live right now?
Yeah, we're live.
We're live on Coast 103 right now. Blake, go in the kitchen. That's Blake in the background.
What? I was always trying to explain to Blake what coast means to me. Like, 'cause love songs on the coast and what I grew up with it. Like, I mean, the times I've cried and driven. Like, I mean, you have no idea. But he gets it now.
We love you. It's Somebody Else's. Gwen Stefani, you're the best. This is Coast.
Coast 103.